Democracy returned to Nigeria after the death of military dictator General Sani Abacha. A year after, in 1999, General Abdusalam Abubakar terminated military rule and handed over power to the newly elected civilian president Olusegun Obasanjo. Currently, Nigeria operates as a federal republic with governing powers upheld by the Constitution. This political model was inspired by the United States and was adopted in hopes that it would guarantee equal and fair representation of Nigeria's ethnically diverse groups. Like the US, Nigeria is a federation, which means that the country is made up of individual self-governing states. The country is separated into a hierarchy of government: the federal, the state, and the local. The federal government is split into three branches. The executive branch of government is led by the president and the vice president. The president also appoints a cabinet of ministers to assist within a specialized field. For example, there's a minister of foreign affairs, finance, and agriculture. Together, their powers include the control of the armed forces, proposing bills, and representing the country internationally. The second branch of power is the legislature. In Nigeria, this is known as the National Assembly. The Assembly is divided into two groups: the Senate, which consists of 3 elected senators per state, and the House of Representatives. The number of representatives a state has is dependent on its population. For example, Kano is a large state with 24 representatives, and Abia is a smaller state with 8 representatives. The members of the National Assembly pass laws and bills proposed by the executive branch. The Supreme Court of Nigeria is the highest of all courts in the country, and it forms the judicial branch of the federal government. The judges on the Supreme Court serve a lifetime role and are appointed by the president. In Nigeria, each state has its own government. These form the next level of rule in the Nigerian political hierarchy. Similar to the federal government, each of the 36 states is subdivided into 3 branches: the executive, legislative, and judicial. The executive branch is headed by the state governor, whilst the single House of Representatives forms the legislature. Together, they create state laws. The state Supreme Court forms the judicial branch of the state government. Each justice is selected by the state assembly and serves for a select term. Nigeria is divided into 774 local government areas, commonly known as LGAs. These make up the lowest form of government. The purpose of the LGAs is to have an arm of government which is close to the public. The local government council consists of an executive branch, which includes a chairman, vice chairman, secretary, and supervisors. It also has a legislature comprised of elected councilors. The LGA Council takes responsibility for tasks like the collection of taxes and fees, economic recommendations to the state, and the construction and maintenance of roads, streets, and public places.
The 2015 Nigerian election resulted in APC's Muhammadu Buhari taking over from PDP's standing president Goodluck Jonathan. Elections take place every 4 years, and in February 2019, Nigerians will take to the ballot box once again.